Hello people, it's your Genie, and today we are doing Logbook 5 of our esteemed Aladdin Jr. the musical. So, in scene 7 of Aladdin Jr., Aladdin is back in the Sultan's palace, but this time he's dressed as Prince Ali, hence the whole kerfuffle, Prince Ali, mighty is he. We'll save that for the FMP, won't we? But this time, he wants to just impress everyone with his wealth and generosity. But Jafar and Iago is still pretty hot on his heels with suspicion. Aladdin asks for Jasmine's hand in marriage, but she's not interested in him because she just sees him as another arrogant prince. So while Aladdin and the Sultan are just conferring about Jasmine right behind her back, she bursts in and she's like, "Can I not be a part of this decision about my life?" And then she just goes off in a huff because why wouldn't you be mad if somebody was trying to make a decision for you that you weren't involved in about the rest of your marital life? Anyways, after that, Babkak, Omar and Kasim are kind of trying to psych him up. That's a lie. That's what I do later on in the scene. They're just getting onto him a bit because they're like, well, we're your friend. Why aren't you relying on us? Kasim directly says, well, we're not his best friends anymore, and that's fine, because Genie is now, so sorry Kasim, gotta move over. And Omar is just really happy because he wants to see Aladdin in love, because that's his friend. And Babkak just wants to eat. And moving on after that was that part of the scene. That's when Genie is called upon by Aladdin rubbing on the lamp. Now, as the Genie, I'm thinking, oh, this is nice. Is he ready to use his second wish? No. He just wants a shoulder to cry on, kind of. He's like, oh, but why won't she like me? Like, I want her to fall in love with me as Prince Ali, not as, like, scrappy old scoundrel Aladdin. And Genie is kind of just trying to psych him up, get his mojo back and tell him, you've got this, don't doubt yourself. Just try and love on her. Just a little bit more. And this is where we go off and into scene 8, where Aladdin uses his charm and shows her the magic carpet, and they go on a ride around the world. But we're not onto that bit now. So after doing the blocking for all that, it felt quite naturalistic, very Stanislavski, I quite liked that. But my specific feedback wasn't on the blocking, because I've got that down. My feedback was to work on my vocal inflections to help characterize my Genie. I was told by the director that I have pitched my voice far too deeply, and that, alongside my American accent, has prohibited me from pushing my voice and projecting well enough so that I could be heard by the whole of the auditorium. Due to these mixed speaking vocals, I also can't be heard as clearly as I would be if I weren't doing an American accent. Because of this, I feel like I need to set myself a target to kind of step away from looking at men for helping characterize my voice, because I feel like physically I'm there. I've had feedback telling me that I'm there. That's why I'm so confident in it. Because if I stop looking more at Robin Williams and Will Smith, I've decided to set myself a target of looking at drag queens such as Latrice Royale, who went on to play Audrey 2 in Little Shop of Horrors, because I'm at a place right now where I'm doing it too deeply like a man and I need to become more feminine. Latrice Royale is as a drag queen. When she's not in drag, she is a he. So he has to work on becoming she and becoming more feminine in her vocals. And I really saw like a big evidence of this when I watched her sing the number Feed Me. I saw a little clip of it on TikTok. I will insert it here. Feed me! And in this clip, you could really hear like, feed me. That felt, it was deep, but it was still very feminine. And while Latrice Royale is an American as well, I'll be able to kind of emulate what she brings to that role and kind of get those vocal tips and inflections from her and put it into my own character of Genie, so I can work on becoming a more feminine Genie, which is really strange because Ernie, who's doing Genie for the first years, was told that he's got a too high-pitched Genie, whereas mine is too deeply pitched. So I think it's really funny to see the contrast of how we both choose to portray Genie. I set myself the target of looking at drag queens and how they use their voices to translate and become more feminine in their physique, their voice, their tone, like everything, so that I can take that inspiration and put it into my role of Genie. And that, ladies and gentlemen, has been Logbook 5. I will catch you again on the next one.